Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and in this video I'm going to show you one of two projects using Premier's wool-free lace yarn. And this is an acrylic metallic blend yarn. There's 3.5 ounces in each skein, which is 448 yards or 410 meters. And it is a super fine #1 yarn. And you use an E hook, which is recommended, or US #2 needles, and it's machine wash and tumble dry, and it comes in 7 beautiful colors. And this first project that I'm going to show you is called the Midnight Dune Scarf. And so all of these colors are within the one skein, and this color is called limestone. And to make this shawl, it's done with motifs that are sewn together. And the size of this is 10 inches by 52 inches, but you can make this any size you want, depending on how many motifs that you make. And it does take the 2 skeins. So that's how that looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the other project is called the Sizzling Scalloped Shawlette, which you see here, and that's done in rows, and then it's trimmed out in a beautiful shell scallop. And this color is red hot, and believe it or not, this whole thing like this is done in one skein of the yarn. So the links to everything are listed below, and now we're going to go to a close-up and show you how to make this, and make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much for watching.
Hey guys, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Sizzling Scalloped Shawlette. Now it's called sizzling because this color is called Red Hot. I'll be using a different color today. This is the green, what's this called, Holiday Pine color. I love these because even the solid colors have some variation in them. We've got different shades of green here. There's pinks and reds all through this, and just a little bit of sparkle. So you'll need 1 skein of whatever color you choose to make this shawl. It's worked in rows, and you work the scallops as you go. You work about 4 rows, do the scallop for those rows, and then continue on. So begin with your yarn and your H8 hook, and chain 4. Then in the 4th chain from the hook, the one nearest the slip knot here, we're going to work 2 double crochets. So just yarn over, go right down into that first chain stitch, grab a loop, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook at this point. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then 1 more. And we're going to count those chains that we skipped as a double crochet. So this is 3 double crochets at the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 3 and turn. And again, that chain 3 is going to count as our very first double crochet. Going to double crochet in the next double crochet. That's the middle one here. And then in the last one, we'll do 2 double crochets. So that's in the top of this turning chain here. Just go right in the top stitch there and do 2 double crochets, and that gives you 4 for that row. Row 3, we're just going to do 1 double crochet in each across. So chain 3, that counts as our first one there. Double crochet in each of the next 3. And that still leaves us with 4. I really enjoy working with this yarn. It's got a good bit of stretch to it. You can see here, this is the yarn just laying naturally, but I can stretch it a good extra inch or so. So it's going to work up really nicely. For row 4, we'll chain 3 and turn. Double crochet in the next double crochet across to the last. So again, just kind of working even here. In the last one, we're going to do 2, so we'll have 5 at the end of row 4. There's 1, and there's 2. And then we're going to work our first scallop. Chain 1, do not turn. We're going to keep looking at it just like we are now. And then working into the edge, find in between rows 2 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to work right in between them right there. You're going to work a triple crochet. So for a triple, it's kind of like a double, except you'll start by yarning over twice. Go right there in between rows 2 and 3. Grab a loop, pull it through. You have 4 loops on your hook at this point. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 of them, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2, and that's a triple crochet. And then chain 1, and you're going to do that a total of 5 times. So for the next one, yarn over twice, go right in that same stitch, grab a loop, pull it through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and chain 1. So there's 2. I said I need a total of 5, so I'm going to speed up just a little bit now and get those done. Oops. That's 4, so I just need 1 more now. And chain 1. Then you're going to slip stitch in the base chain of row 1. So that's right here where all those stitches were worked in together. Slip stitch there. Then turn. You're going to chain 3 and slip stitch in the next chain 1 space. So right here in this first one, slip stitch, then chain 3, and slip stitch in the next chain 1 space. And we're going to do this across, and this will kind of get us back up to row 4 where we left off, and then we can continue building our scarf from there. 3. So you should have a total of 6 of these, chain 3 and then slip stitch. 2, 3, slip stitch in the next one. And then slip stitch in the last one right here. And then slip stitch in the top of the last double crochet of that round, just to kind of make sure it's nice and joined there. For row 5, go ahead and chain 3 and then work a double crochet in each across. So we had 4, we should still have 4 double crochets. And then we'll do pretty much the same thing. At the end of row 6, we'll increase at the end of the row. Row 7, we'll just work straight. And at the end of row 8, we'll increase at the end of the row with 2 double crochets there. So if we've got 5 now, at the end of row 8, we should have 7 double crochets. And then I'm going to go do, that was row 5, I'm going to do row 6, 7, and 8. Then I'm going to come back and I'll show you the scallop one more time. So at the end of row 8, it should look a little something like this, and then you're ready to do the edge scallop again. So you'll chain 1, do not turn, and working along the edge here, you're going to work into the second and third rows of that set of 4. So there's our first 4 rows. These are our next 4 rows. You're going to work in between the second and third of this set. So right here, smack dab in the middle. So again, the triple crochet that I showed you, and then chain 1 and do that a total of 5 times. And then after you do all 5 of those, you'll slip stitch at the base of the double crochet beside the last scallop made. So pretty much right here where those join, you just kind of join this to that. Then you'll turn and do the chain 3 slip stitch in the chain 1 spaces back across the top of the scallop, and that'll put you in position to continue increasing your rows. So then you repeat rows 5 through 8 15 more times. So remember, you're increasing only on the even numbered rows. So that gets you up to row 68. And you'll have 37 double crochets per row at that point, and you should have 17 scallops along your edge. So there's one. I'm getting ready to do the second one. The center section is pretty easy because there's no increases. You'll do the same thing, your rows, except you won't be increasing at the end. Just be working straight, so they'll all have 37 double crochets, and you'll do your scallop every 4 rows, and I think you do that a total of 4 times right in the middle, and then we'll start decreasing. So I'm going to finish this scallop, and then I'll come back and show you some decreasing rows. So when you're ready to start decreasing, you'll finish a scallop, and then your next row will be an odd numbered row, and so that's just 1 stitch in each stitch across. The next row is an even numbered row. You'll start chain 3, double crochet across, leaving the last 2 stitches, which is going to be a turning chain and a double crochet. And here you can work a double crochet decrease. So you'll yarn over, go into the top of the first stitch, grab a loop, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and go into the top of the next stitch. So we're starting the second one before finishing the first. Yarn over, pull through, and then just yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the remaining 3. And now where there were 2 stitches, there's only 1. Your next row is an even numbered row. You're just going to work it even. 1 double crochet per double crochet across. And then your next row, your even numbered row, will do a decrease again at the very end. So chain 3 and turn, double crochet across, leaving the last 2 stitches, and then when you've got just the last 2 stitches remaining, yarn over, go into the top of the first, grab a loop, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go into the next stitch. It's always a little harder to get into the chains. Pull through 2 loops, and then pull through all 3. Then at this point you've worked 4 rows, so you're going to do another shell. Same way, working right into in between the second and third row of this group of 4. And then continue in this manner until you only have 3 stitches left. So I'm going to go just a little bit further, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to finish off this other edge. It's kind of a raw edge right now, but we're going to give it just a little bit of a trim to make it nice and clean. After you finish your last scallop, it's time to do the top row edging. So you've just finished by slip stitching in the top of the first double crochet there. And from here you'll chain 3. Skip the next double crochet, and then slip stitch in the top of the last one, which is actually a turning chain. Slip stitch right in the top of that. And then working along the edge, working in spaces between the rows, you're going to work 3 half double crochets in the next space, slip stitch in the next space. So basically along this side here, working over the turning chain here, you can work half double crochets. So yarn over, go under that loop there, grab a loop, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook at this point. Yarn over, pull through all 3. So do a total of 3 of those. 2 and 3, and then just slip stitch in the next one. And then in the next one you'll do 3 half double crochets. 2 and 3, and then slip stitch in the next one, and just continue that all the way down the edge, and that'll just kind of give that a nice little finished look. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this project, you may certainly ask them down in the comments below. We'll do our best to help you out, and in the description you'll find links to everything you'll need for this project. Thanks for watching.